Happy Saturday, everybody! Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Just wanted to pop on here today and show you guys a quick and easy way and look you can do with our teen collection. It's one of our most popular collections, and just want to kind of show you what you get with it and how you can do an easy look with it. Before I do that though, I want to tell you guys about my little experience last night. So in my last video, I was telling you about how my eyebrows are really bushy. I have had to reschedule my hair appointment and 3 times now, I think, because I've been sick or had hockey or something going on, and so I haven't been able to get waxed. And I know my eyebrows are really blonde and stuff, but they're really, they get bushy. Well, they're beyond picking or plucking with the tweezer. So I decided last night that I was going to try utilizing one of these eyebrow razors and go after my eyebrows. And I don't know if you can see this, but I have razor burn from hell. They hurt so dang bad today, and they look hideous as can be. So I'm really hoping that I can cover up this razor burn today, because it's brutal. So if you guys haven't gone to get waxed and you get a little out of control, I don't know if I recommend using an eyebrow razor because they're painful as can be. All right, so with the teen collection, you get to pick out a foundation and 2 concealers. And today, since I thought I'm going to try something new, I'm going to start with my eyes first. So I'm going to put concealer on my eyes and try to cover up my razor burn on my eyebrows. I usually do my face first, my foundation and all that good stuff, but then I end up having to fix my foundation afterwards because I end up getting eyeshadow and things on my foundation. So I'm trying to do it backwards today, and I'm going to do my eyes first, and then I'm going to do my foundation last and see how that works for me. So I'm just putting a little Concealer Zero, which is a good highlight concealer, on my eyes and cover up my awful razor burn. And then it's used as a really good primer. Say hi when you guys get on. Tell me where you're watching from. Let me know if you've ever experienced an eyebrow razor, because maybe you've had a better experience than me, but it was awful. Absolutely awful. All right. I covered up pretty dang good. I can barely tell I have massive razor burn. So that was Concealer Zero that I used. Now, so you get that foundation and the 2 concealers in the teen collection, and then you get to pick 2 eyeshadows. So for the purpose of today, so I can show you how to get the most bang for your buck with the teen collection, I'm going to use this shadow and this one. So I have a low or a light color and a dark color, because then I want to be able to use it on my brow, and I want to be able to use it as a contour as well. So I'm going to take the light color first and just put it all over my eye. And just kind of put it all over. It's just my base, nice base coat. And I'm using just a pretty large brush right now. Anybody do anything fun today? I'm just waiting for the 3 to 5 inches of snow that we're supposed to get to hit, although it's sunny right now. Not very warm, but at least the sun's out. And I just blend that in. What's really great is our shadows are really pigmented, so it doesn't take much. And then I'm going to switch to a different brush here, and I'm just going to use a tiny little bit because, like I said, it's really pigmented. And I usually just take my brush and tap it on the lid to get the excess off when I use the darker colors. And I'm going to put this in the crease of my eye and then along the bottom here. And I'm just going to sit here and blend that in. So I don't want it to be too crazy. Blend that in. And you can just keep, if you want it a little darker, you can add a little bit more. This stuff's very buildable. But I don't want any crazy eyes going on today, so I'm just going to blend this in. There we go. Then I'm going to use a little bit more here. Go do the same thing over on this side. I usually use our shimmer shadows, or this is more of a matte shadow, but I wanted to be able to show you how you can use the same shadows for your brows as your eyeliner, for your contour, just to get more bang for your buck with the teen collection. And so I'm not using a shimmer on my eyes today. Just keep blending it in. I got a little funky line going right there. Fix that with this one. There we go. Blend it in, blend it in. Then I just got a soft neutral look for the day. See how I get a little bit to fall, so it's kind of smart to do your eyes during the, or do your eyes first. I don't know why I didn't think to do this earlier in my life, because I always end up fixing all the stuff when it falls down here. And I'm going to do my eyeliner right now too, so I'm going to use that dark shadow and just use a really fine tip brush and tap it into the shadow, and I'm just going to go along my eye here and give myself a little eyeliner. That's hard to do when you're trying to look in a mirror and stay on camera, not gonna lie. Call me the rookie. So somebody's got to be doing something fun today. Probably doesn't help that I had 2 cups of coffee before I decided to do this too, so I got the good old shaky arm going on. And sometimes I do this brown for my eyeliner instead of the black liquid eyeliner that we have, just because it's a little bit of a softer look, where when I wear the black, it's like bam! And then I'm just going to put a little bit underneath. Like so. And what's nice about that concealer that I used as the primer on my eyes first, it's waterproof. So it's really good to use before you put your shadow on. And then I'm going to use the same brown, very, very little, but I'm going to switch brushes, and I'm going to use more of an eyebrow brush here. And I'm actually just going to tap it in the excess that I had in my lid, and I'm going to color in oh, these poor brows a little, just a little bit. What I like to call my albino brows. At least they're not quite as bushy as they were last time I did it. And last time I used a lot darker color just so they'd show up on my video. And I was just like, afterwards I told my husband, I'm like, bam, it's like my brows are like coming at and gonna attack somebody. But see the difference with the brow and then when I don't do anything to my brows? I got a lot of brown going on under my eyes now. That's why you do your eyes first. And just put a little bit over on this one. And I don't have a lot of shape to my brows because, like I said, they need to be waxed. So I'm just going to try to make them look a little bit decent, and hopefully they look semi-even. I have high aspirations at some point in my life that I can take and like really draw them out and give myself like a defined point. But, you know, baby steps. At least I'm coloring my eyebrows. I tried having them dyed once with hair dye when I had my hair done, and that was the scariest thing ever. They seemed so dark to me that it was awful. I like couldn't look at myself in the mirror for the longest time because it was scary. It's very scary. I don't know if anybody else has ever done that, but it's scary stuff. All right, so I'm gonna take, let's see. I'm gonna take my darker contour and just touch up any little imperfections that I may have on my face. Some people contour underneath their foundation. Some people contour on top. I get these nice little spots because my glasses don't sit on my nose right, so I have like permanent red marks from my glasses. I have like permanent red marks everywhere on my face, and then I already wet my blender full before we started the video because I like how the coverage is, and then I just turn it about quarter of a turn, and I'm just gonna pat this on. I'm using Gina Beige foundation today, and I just pat it around, and then when I feel like I need a little bit more, I just go on and turn it another 1/4 inch. I just love the coverage of this. It is like I'm not wearing any foundation at all. And I like that. Sometimes I don't wet the blender full, and it gives me, I think it's a little bit of a, I think I get a little bit of a fuller coverage when I wet it versus when I dry it. So if I don't know, if I don't really plan on doing much for the day, I just use the dry blender full, and then if I want a little bit more coverage, I wet it. You can also use a brush to apply it. I've never tried that yet. I don't have the brush that I really want to use yet to try that, but at some point that I have aspirations to try the brush application. And then I'm going to get my forehead, cover up my wrinkles. Just started my One Drop Wonder and Sotox. The Sotox is really good for firming up and getting rid of those fine lines and wrinkles. So hopefully I will have some great results with that, because women don't like our wrinkles on our heads. All right, and you can turn the blender full around. It's got a nice point on the end for around your nose and stuff like that if you need, which is really nice. Blend it down your neck. It's got really good coverage. Boom. Piece of cake. So like I said, you get that in the teen collection. 2 concealers. So I do like a highlight and a low light. And then your foundation, you get to pick, and I can help color match. I'm going to take now that highlight that I used under or on top of my eyes as my primer, and I'm just going to dabble a little bit under my eye here to kind of brighten me up so I don't look like an old lady with bags, because I don't like that look. Trying to keep it from that's the only difference now about doing my eyes. I gotta try not to rub my eyeliner off. There we go. So that kind of brightens me up. You just want to make sure you blend it in good. All right, what else you get is you can choose one item, either a blush, bronzer, or like a translucent powder. So I'm going to go with the blush, because like I said, I wanted to show you how to get more bang for your buck. So I'm going to use that shadow that I used and use that I used on my brows as my shadow and my eyeliner, and I'm going to use that as my bronzer and use that for contouring. So I'm just gonna dabble it on what I had on my lid still. And I am going to just stick that under my cheekbone here, just a little tiny bit, because like I said, it's so pigmented. It goes a long way. Just want to kind of bring my face in a little bit, thin me out, make me look like I've had a little Botox or something, I don't know. Hi Ashley, how are you doing? Do anything fun today? And then I just do a little bit up on top so it kind of shrinks in my forehead a little bit. See how my cheeks look a little bit thinner? And it works, that color works really well for that. So then for my choice here, I'm going to use the blush. Now the translucent powder is great, especially if you're in front of the camera or take a lot of pictures, or if you have oily skin. I would highly recommend the translucent powder. But for this sake, I'm gonna go with the blush because I have pretty pale skin. I'm just gonna put that on the apple of my cheek. And I'm using the same brush for both. It's pouring, Ashley? Well, at least it's not snowing. I'd take rain over the snow that we're supposed to get. I just want everything to melt because I would really like spring. All right, and then I just usually touch a little blush, like just the end of the brush down the center of my face, just to kind of pink me up a little bit. All right, so you got the two concealers, the foundation, you get one of the, either a primer, translucent powder, or blush, and then two eyeshadows, and then you get one of our signature lip glosses. And I'm going with Grace today. It's just a really nice light pink. I probably shouldn't be talking while I'm putting it on. Aren't they cute? They got the nice little bling bling, and then they have a really cute mirror on here, so you can put them on. You can't really tell I have a whole lot on, but there's something on my lips. Now, the only thing that doesn't come in the collection that I highly recommend and that I can't be without is mascara. So we have the Perfect Mascara. It's a fiber mascara. You don't need, it's like a one-step fiber mascara though. Ashley, I hate snow too. And don't make fun of me, guys, because I make some weird faces usually when I'm putting on mascara. And I gotta look in the mirror really good for this, because otherwise I'll poke my eye, hit my contact, and that'll just be really bad. But I really love our mascara. Doesn't flake off, doesn't clump up. Oop. Comes off your skin really easy if you screw up. It's really nice and buildable. Does anybody else make that stupid face like I do when they are putting on their mascara? I've been trying when I get ready in the morning to stop making that face, and just so that when I do lives I'm not going, you know, and I can't get myself to stop doing it. So you guys are just gonna have to look at it. It is what it is. Oh, and I learned a trick with mascara I'll show you here in a minute. Something, of course, I was so guilty of. Never knew why I was blowing my mascara, like way before I should have been, and why it would get so clumpy really quick. That because I was probably using cheap mascara too, but see, there I go, drop my face down. Maybe I should just try to smile. Do you guys put mascara on your bottom eyes or bottom of your eye? I do. I feel like I look weird if I don't, but okay. So what's bad for mascara is going in and out like this. what you want to do is, because it lets in more air and clumps it up, what you want to do is just do a circular motion with it, and that'll save your mascara and you'll get more longevity out of it. So that's a little trick for mascara. So this is the one thing that's not included in the teen collection. So I just want to give you a little demo on that today. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I hope you guys have a great Saturday. Go no snow. Bye everybody.